Hey everybody, hello. How you doing? We're back at it again with another One Piece chapter. Man, every week that I hop on here to do a new chapter reaction, it always feels too long. It feels like I haven't streamed in ages. Um, and not doing the 2 streams a week, I really am feeling it. But I'm excited they're gonna be here, and I hope you guys have had a great week. I've had a great week. I've had a great time watching Pluto on Netflix. I'm gonna do this as a full-fledged video, as a recommendation video when I'm done watching it. But if you need a new series to watch, check out Pluto on Netflix. By the legend himself, Naoki Urasawa, creator of Monster, 20th Century Boys, all these great series. I can happily confirm, no surprises here, but Pluto is amazing. So much fun. Man, I'm gonna talk more about it in the video, but I just I tend to forget Urasawa is so great at the little character moments, like the character stories, and the way that he can get you to attach to certain characters in such a short period of time. Because what's great about these stories is you get a chance to have a glimpse of different characters in different moments, and you just get to witness a day in their life and kind of get to know them, and you get so attached. It's so great. And of course, they're gonna rip it away from you, and really make you feel like shit, in classic Urasawa fashion, because his series are all dramatic, right? They're so dramatic, thrillers, so good. And Pluto has been such a treat. Animation off the charts, and I'm hoping, I'm begging that they do an adaptation for 20th Century Boys. The studio that worked on that series for Pluto, there definitely needs to go and be a series done for 20th Century Boys from the same studio. I hope and I pray. But Nasty Ninja, I see you in the chat. Nice of you to go and be here, right on time. Nice and you know, nice on time. You got the memo. Really appreciate you being here. And look, this chapter, right? These next few chapters, I've mentioned this before. We're getting close to 1100. That's where I'm hoping and praying that we get Dragon, right? We're getting the backstory of Kuma. We see Ivankov. We see Ginny. And we're getting this backstory for the Revolutionary Army, right? We're building up to this stuff. We're seeing how everything has come together, right? Getting only, like, what, 3 chapters away from 1100. This is really, really building to ending with chapter 1100 with Dragon, right? Like, this is got to be it. We've got Kuma, we've got Ginny. What, next chapter's going to be Ivankov? Like, different characters, and then 1100, bang. Like, it's really building to that. I hope so. And it's just so good to see this much of a deep dive for these characters and these moments. Like, being able to see what we saw with, God Valley was insane. Love that. Such a fun chapter. If you haven't seen my thoughts, it's on the channel. But my anticipation is building. It is brimming. It is at a boiling point, and I'm excited. I really, really am excited. I have that feeling that something's going to go down. And I know Egghead Incident, again, around the corner. But there's something building. There's something building. Now, can you help me pronounce your name? Is it Tachi? Tachi Spins? I'm terrible with names. Even in person. If I've known these people for years, I tend to refuse to go and say their name because I have this fear that I'm gonna say it wrong and be the biggest dumbass in history. So Tachi Spins, if that's how you pronounce it, thank you for being here. So happy for you to go and be here. Everybody watching this, and look, lurkers, right? I'm a lurker for streams too, right? Lurkers, I see you. I love you. If you want to support without going in the chat, feel free to go and like this stream. I'm really happy you're here, and I hope you have a great time. It's always great to have you on every stream, and know that I see your support. Okay, even though if you're lurking there, I really, really appreciate your support. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Loud and clear, Tachi. I second guess myself again. I second guess myself again. Oh, I'm terrible. Absolutely awful. Also, look, I have the Invincible comic in the background now because so funny. I did the video on my recommendation on how you should read Invincible, and if you haven't seen it, please watch it because Invincible is a great series. You should read it and watch it. The Amazon show's coming out. And right after I did that video, I went and met my friend who I haven't seen in like 5 years or so, and he brought that book back to me. He kept it with him for like 8 years in total, and for one way or another, every time we meet each other, like in years apart, he has forgotten to bring it to me. And so I love that right after I do that video talking about Invincible, he gives me the comic. So I have it proudly behind me on display. And again, spoiler alert for future videos, series that are behind me, I'm most likely going to talk about those in separate videos as like a recommendation. So look forward to those. But yeah, really looking forward to Invincible Season 2 coming out. Season 2's just dropped. Oh, dude. Nasty Ninja's bringing us the good news. If that's true, Season 2 has just come out. Look, I've been having a great time. I get up in the morning, right? And I don't have much time before I get to work, right? And like, if I'm watching JJK, it's 20 minutes, easy. I can squeeze it in before I go to work. The Pluto episodes are 1 hour. The first episode was 1 hour and 10 minutes. Like, these are movie length episodes, and I love it, right? But I want to watch them, and I don't have much time. So I've been getting up early, watching an episode, and going to work. I've been doing that for the past week. It's been amazing. I'm halfway through Pluto. So much fun. Once that's done, I'm going to be watching Invincible. Definitely going to be a weekly watch for me. And I'm super excited. And I'm super excited to go and play as Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat 1, because that's going to be coming out soon, I bet. And then Nasty Ninja's going to just tell me it's out right now. If it is, I'm downloading this right now. I'm going to go straight on it right now. I just have it on the second monitor here. I'm just playing it in the second monitor. Oh, man. Invincible Season 2 hype. Yeah. Yeah. Love. Yeah. So good. So keen for it. But, yeah, other than that, guys, I'm just excited to go and get into this chapter. I don't think I'll keep you guys here any longer because you guys have been, so patient. I really do appreciate it. I have also recorded a new video to be for recommendation video, so stay tuned for that. It's not edited yet, but once it is, I'll be having it's ready to go. I've recorded it, so stay tuned for that, and I'm going to be doing more videos very soon. I have a whole bunch of thumbnails made, so I can go and jump in and record them, so just stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, I think it's time to go and jump right into this thing. What I'm going to do, because you guys are in the chat and you're such a good time, I'm going to go and switch to the screen that has you guys in the chat, because I love seeing you there. So here we go. Let's go. There we go. As you can see, guys, 1518, 1,518 Hype Pirates. Incredible. The support is amazing. I can't express my gratitude to all you guys being here. Or like imagining 1,518 people just chilling, hanging out, and that's all of you that has enjoyed what I make. Is so surreal. It's so cool. And if I was able to, I'd go and be with you all and have a beer and have fun, because that's what I'm all about. What you see here is what you're gonna get if you saw me in person. Especially when it comes to forgetting people's names and being afraid to say it incorrectly. That is true. So if you guys have not subscribed, be sure to go and do so. Stay tuned, because, you know, I want to try and do the best I can with content, make it as fun as possible, and you can always count on me being here to have a good chat, have fun, and just, you know, be ready for everything great happening in One Piece, JJK, and have recommendations for you ready to go. So with that being said, guys, I think I'm gonna go and jump right into this thing. Let me have a little sip. Okay. Oh man, let's get to this thing. Man, I look ratty. I look so ratty. I just like finished work today and oh man. Like tomorrow's the weekend. I'm gonna be having a Halloween party. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. If you want to know the theme for the Halloween party, it's going to be cancelled YouTubers. So of course my friends are like, it was originally YouTubers, so my friends are like, oh, you can go as Hype Hunter, which was hilarious. But it's going to be now cancelled YouTubers. Unfortunately, I'm not cancelled, so I cannot go as myself. But I'm going to be, you know, friends are going to be dressing up as cancelled YouTubers. It's going to be very, very funny. So, so yeah, let's go on. Let's go. So random. It's the most weird. I had someone at work today ask me. I said, oh, you know, I have a party coming up, a Halloween party tomorrow. And he's like, oh, what are you going as? And I had to. This person's like a boomer. I had to like sit there and explain in the most least horrible way possible to say, look, it's people on YouTube that have been cancelled. And like, what? It's just people online that make videos that have just gotten in trouble. Has gotten into deep shit. God, so random. So random. But it's gonna be fun. So I love that. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay, guys, you know the drill. Like this stream, subscribe for more content, message in the chat any questions at all you'd like to go and ask me. It doesn't even have to go and be about One Piece. It could be about JJK, One Piece, Pluto, Invincible, anything. Throw it my way, even just like other just random things about me. If you want to have a chat with me, ask any questions, throw it in there. I'd love to go and answer any of your questions, and we'll have a chat after this is done. Okay. So let's go and dive right into this thing. Here we go. All right, guys. One Piece, chapter 1097, Ginny. Now, Ginny it has been quite the debate. It has been quite the heated topic about Ginny. Is Ginny Luffy's mum? Now that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. But look, we have to break this down. Dragon, all intents and purposes, what we know is Luffy's dad. All right. Dragon would have met somebody potentially within the Revolutionary Army, potentially in that circle, right? With those individuals. It has to be somebody within that circle, right? This character, Ginny, is looking at it has a lot of Luffy tendencies, okay? A lot of Luffy tendencies that Dragon does not possess. Let's just see. And if there's going to be some sort of big reveal for 1100 or something, maybe. Now, I could be completely wrong, and it sounds ridiculous to assume that this could be Luffy's mum, considering that we know Oda's track record with mothers and everything, and the whole topic of Luffy's mum is really up there, and it's a heated thing, right? But this is something that we just have to consider. It's on my mind, so I'm going to share it with you. That's been pressing at me. So, with that being said, let's go and dive right into this. Kuma catching salmon in a river, and you see Ginny there, Kuma having a good time, right? Here we go. What is Oda's message for this week? I was pretty shocked when I realized Io-san from Zun was the man behind Lei Okaki. I just can't get that comedy duo out of my head. Okay. Peace and love, Oda. I have no idea what you're talking about, so I apologize greatly. Anyway. Okay, here we go. 8 years after the God Valley incident. 30 years ago. Take me back. Take me back to God Valley. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. There wasn't enough Big Mum. There wasn't enough Big Mummy. I love Big Mummy. Give me more of that, please. Anyway. Please help me, Kumachi. I've been coming here since your pa was around. It came as a nasty shock when all went and disappeared on us. Kingdom of Sorbet, South Blue. but it's comforting to know you grew into such a sweet boy. Your parents did a great job. I'm sure they're so proud of you becoming a bona fide clergyman. Aw. Pastor Kumar. Oh, he's a pastor. Dude's a pastor. Oh, that's beautiful. Dude's a Bolognese pastor. Wow. There are hardly any young guns left in this country these days. It's no wonder we're getting poorer and poorer. What a relief. I feel so much better, bless you. Man, that's so wholesome. That's so incredibly wholesome. Him using his abilities to get rid of people's pain. Oh, man. That's so good. We can't thank you enough. God bless your miracle hands. Can't you do this on weekdays too? Fat chance. Sundays only. Okay, Ginny stepped in. Where do you freeloading old bags get off asking for even more help? We've gotten the attention of Little Miss Cheapskate. Quit flapping your gums. This isn't a nursing home. I'd tell you to wash your mouth out if it weren't such a cutie pie. I heard there's no end to the number of suitors that come knocking on her door. Don't change the subject. Ginny, 21 years old. None of them have a chance with Kumachi here. Just looking into that calm face of his enough to comfort anyone. You're too kind. You're the one who's too kind. To tell the truth, we'd love to donate and support our Kumachi. But we've all been struggling just to meet the celestial tribute recently. I'm sure you've heard about our new king, right? If we can't, they'll lock us up. He's the worst. Oh, okay. They say King Bigori, is it Bikori? It looks like a C. They said that King Bikori is a cold-hearted. I'm having a moment. Let me try that one more time. They say King Bikori is a cold-hearted monster. He's hell-bent on paying the tribute. And he doesn't care about whether us old farts are too sick to contribute. Yeah, he looks a little sus. I don't know. I don't know. If we can't, he'll lock us up. He's the worst. The other day, an acquaintance of mine ended up starving to death in their cell. Can you believe that? That miserly king of ours won't even feed his prisoners. He's even more of a cheapskate than you, Ginny. Yet, he's happy to bend over backwards for the celestial dragons. If we don't stay in good health, we're going to get killed. I can get rid of any pain or mild illnesses you need me to. So please visit every week. Thanks so much, Kumachi. I mean, look, the thing is that there's going to be a price, right? There's going to be a price. You can't, the equivalent exchange. You can't just do that without any sort of exchange. So here he comes, and I'm guessing this is what's going on. Yep. So he just takes on the pain of all the villagers. Wow. Oh my god. He does this every week? He does this every week. That's crazy. That's crazy. They have no idea you're taking on any of their pain, Kumachi. And you keep doing this week after week. It can't be helped. If someone doesn't shoulder their burdens, that pain and suffering of theirs won't just disappear. I only just realized too, in the middle of this, that, Kuma is Bonnie's dad. And, this is the story of Kuma. So Bonnie's going to be introduced. Ginny could very well go and be Bonnie's mum. But just, yeah. I don't know. Just this Ginny character is very interesting. And I know the topic of conversation was that it could very well be Luffy's mum. But this makes a lot more sense if it's going to lead straight into Bonnie. Because Bonnie is the center of the whole, Saturn scenario. But also the fact that she's a child. Because they keep saying she's a child. Timeline-wise, is very fascinating. So, again, this is going to be very interesting to see what the conclusion for these characters are going to be. How do they all link up with the characters of the present day? I thought I'd just put it in there to clarify. That's just how my thoughts are going, okay? That's just where it's running. I guess I'm too excited about the thought of chapter 1100 being involved with Dragon. I'm like, if they're going to build up to Dragon, you know, what better way to have like the Revolutionary Army, this person, potentially Luffy's mom with Dragon, and then Dragon having a reveal. I'm getting too excited, okay? I'm getting too excited. I knew it was going to be silly, but anyway, let's continue. It can't be helped. If someone doesn't shoulder their burdens, that pain and suffering of theirs won't just disappear. It'll be left to fester, returning to haunt them again and again. More than anything, I'm just glad I can do something to help them feel better. I'm sorry for putting you through this though. I'll get tougher so you don't have to worry. That's not the point. Hey, we got a little food as thanks for today. Let's eat up. Dinner time. There you go, and have a nice little dinner. 25 years ago, when Kuma was 22. So we've gone forward about, what, 5 years. Kumachi, let's get married. Yep. Okay. There we go. That settles that. Okay. What? We can't. What the hell's with that reaction? Of course we can. You love me, right? Just admit it, you dope. Wouldn't it make you happy? I'm sure it would. But the thing is, just take me. I'm the one with Buccaneer blood. My wife is normal. Please let her and my son go. I don't want to make you unhappy. Look at this. It's another article about those freedom fighters. They finally issued wanted... Dragon. Okay. Let's get through this. They issued wanted posters for them after they incited riots in several countries. Dragon. He's so cool. He's like a hero. One day, I want to head out to sea and dedicate my life to saving people too. Hello, is anyone home? Ginny, our sweet muse. We had a massive haul today, so please help yourself. Thanks so much, Mr. Fingerfood. Thanks so much, Mr. Fishmonger. Okay. Then, 22 years ago, something major happened. Castletown, the Kingdom of Sorbet, when Kuma was 25. Okay. The people you've kidnapped. Let them go. Save us, Kumachi. What the hell? What are you yelling about, you big oaf? Are you trying to pick a fight with the royal army? That's treason, you know. He's apparently a pastor from some church in the southern province. Hey, pastor, didn't you hear about the new law? We're allowed to do whatever we want to you, southerners. You're planning on enslaving them? I won't let this pass. And just, man, I wonder if this is the first time he's actually, like, used his powers in this manner to, like, just attack rather than just being passive and just removing people's pain. That's crazy. My liege, this new policy, the people might find it hard to swallow. It is of no consequence. They'll soon grow accustomed to their new status. Before long, it won't bother them. They'll all come to see the Southerners for the vermin they are. God, this dude's face. I want to see him slapped up the face. From this day forward, the borders of Sorbet shall stop at the edge of the northern province. The amount of celestial tribute is decided by a country's population, you see. And you've got, the Castletown, Castletown, and then Kuma's church down there. We'll no longer be weighed down by all the old fossils in the south. We must cut out this cancer so the fittest of this glorious nation can thrive. So you've got Kuma in jail, just chilling. Dude's massive. You got Kuma and Ginny there. Tell me, what made them arrest you too? We raised hell trying to get them to free you, Kumachi. But they gave us a thrashing in the end. Ginny, this country is on the brink of becoming a cesspool of bigotry and hate. King Bakori is a celestial dragon puppet. The new policy was given to him from on high. If you plan on starting a rebellion, you'll be signing up to fight the world government as well. Who are these guys? Your Majesty, we must flee. I see dragon. I see a dragon silhouette in Ivankov. As if we would let you escape. This is what you get. You want to be celestial dragon? Dragon, you make me sick. The king's been overthrown. His slavery laws are no more. Thank goodness. I hated what this country was becoming. And so, this mysterious band saved the kingdom of Sorbet from the corruption of the world government. Looks like the man you recommended went on quite the rampage. You're going to love him, dragon. Kuma, Ginny, I see you've gone and gotten yourself caught. Lucky for you, I was in the neighborhood. And they're so shocked. No way. Is that Eva-chan? And the man you're with, isn't he Kuma? If you're still anything like you used to be, how about coming with us and changing the world? There it is. The crew, chilling, hanging out, standing tall. The onset of the Great Pirate Era and the tragedy of O'Hara spurred these freedom fighters to take up arms against the corrupt regimes of the world, starting numerous insurrections. It didn't take long for the two pillars of this movement to become three, as Dragon and Ivankov recruited Kuma to their cause. The organization would adopt a new name, one that echoed around the world. The Revolutionary Army. And you got Ginny on the side there. Count on me too. We're still lacking funds. For now, we must act like mercenaries, supporting those who already have a will to topple their monarchs, fueling their rebellious spirits. All our recruits get weapons, training drilled into them. I want us to grow into a boundless army, spread throughout the world. Where did you learn about weapons, Dragon Son? I spent some time... Confirmed. Confirmed Navyman. No wonder Garp hates him. Or is just kind of sick of his deal. I spent some time with the Navy. Unfortunately, I found no justice there. Marine or revolutionary, he's a man determined to help others. You can rely on me, Dragon. You won't regret joining us. Well, I'll be. Look who's back. I'll be coming home every now and then. I worry about you all. You're so sweet, Kumachi. And thus, another 8 years would pass. The sun would continue to rise and set like normal. Until 14 years ago, a certain kingdom. You look excited, Ginny-san. Isn't that obvious? Can you blame me though? We're so close to the day where we get to link up with Kumachi's squadron. I'm so happy I can hardly breathe. Captain of the Revolutionary Army's Eastern Forces, Ginny. Captain Kuma, that lucky dog. He's won the heart of the lady we all admire. Huh? You creeps admire me? Gross. And then in comes Dragon. Revolutionary Headquarters. Dragon-san. Ginny's been captured. The enemy took us by surprise. Please forgive us. Okay. Alright. In the midst of a revolutionary army a backstory, a flashback with Dragon. I'm going. I'm praying. Look, during the reverie, I said that my bingo card was Dragon to appear. All right. What's that going to leave us? How many? Yeah. chapter 1100 should be this year. If there's no breaks and no anything like that, like hiatuses or whatever, if we end the year with something that huge for chapter 1100 and that my prediction for the bingo card comes true, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be so happy. But yeah, this is nothing too insane. Last chapter was insane. Last chapter was crazy. But just to see this interaction with Kuma and Ginny, seeing Kuma, take the pain of all the villagers was really nice, very wholesome, and then him to receive that pain. I love how much Oda's just so good at just tying his characters together. He's so good. So good. I love it. Ginny, icon. Everyone loves her. And yeah. Kuma had it. Kuma had Ginny. But he's, the Buccaneer blood. Originally I thought it was because it was a pasta. But no, it's the Buccaneer blood. Very fascinating. But yeah, I've seen Dragon come in here. Seen the crew, Ivankov, Dragon, Kuma, teaming up here. Marine confirmed for Dragon. That's big. That's big. That's been a theory for such a long time. I mean, for me, it makes sense because of Garp, of course. But yeah, really, really cool. Really cool. Yeah, 3 chapters left until 1100. We're definitely hitting it. Yeah, we're going to hit it. And because of what we're building to, I feel now's going to be the time, right? Now's going to be the time. 4 a.m. in Toronto? What time is it for you, Hype? 10:45 p.m. here in Maui. For me, it is 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. I normally make these streams 7 p.m. my time because I come home from work, have dinner, chill out, and then I can do the stream for 7 p.m. And then if you want to know, for my hype streams, I like to do them in the morning at 9 a.m. Because for everybody else's time zones that do channels here, do their own content, that's easier for me because it's nighttime for a lot of people on here. I can handle just getting up in the morning if that means I can get somebody on here at a good schedule at nighttime. But yeah, wow, yeah, crazy. 9 p.m. Friday night. But yeah, this is very chill chapter, very good. Yep. Just enough time to finish flashback and Kuma to show up and then start fire again. Yeah, chapter 1100 is shaping up to be pretty big. It's shaping up to be pretty big. I mean, for all we could expect, we could have Kuma show up, Dragon show up. I don't know where Ivankov is at this point in time, but Kuma and Dragon showing up to face Saturn. I want that to happen. I want the revolutionary crew to show up with Dragon or with Saturn. I really, oh dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Holding out hope. All I want for Christmas is Dragon. I'll leave it at that. Okay, I'll leave it at that. But oh man. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Any thoughts I'll have on this chapter, I'll talk to you guys in a separate video. I've been really enjoying doing that. Because when this happens, when I read the stream, when I read the chapter on the stream, there's a bit to process, and being able to let it process, read you guys' comments. It is nice to be able to put together my thoughts in a video for you, separately. So I will keep this short and sweet. I'll jump off. Probably start looking up Invincible Season 2, see if Omni-Man's out, Mortal Kombat. Nasty Ninja. This chapter was 13 pages. Apparently, there were only 2 or 3 other chapters this short. Liam mentioned usually it's because the mangaka couldn't hit the 15 pages. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's something I haven't really considered. I mean, I know some chapters have been like double page spreads, a lot of them, which can make it feel very, very short. Yeah, but really, really interesting comment. Really interesting comment. And I mean, look, and I know that Oda's been having a lot of breaks. I know when Oda did the chapter with Luffy versus Kizaru, I really hit on the art style because I'm like, man, like it was really loosely drawn. It wasn't really like detailed drawn. Like it was very, very rushed. It was kind of like it's kind of like reading Hunter x Hunter when those chapters are really like scribbled and they're really just sketch like. I got that feeling from the Kizaru and Luffy fight, and that got me a bit concerned because just it was very startling. I mean, last chapter looked fantastic. This looked fine. I hope he's all right, and I know he's been having a lot of breaks. But yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, I hope that it's okay. And that him missing the 15 pages that's needed to go and finish the chapter, the quota is not related to anything like health related. But yeah. Or unless hopefully he's conserving his energy for chapter 1100, because that would be pretty cool. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Great chapter, nothing too crazy again, but it's just chugging along. I love this backstory with the Revolutionary Army with Kuma. It's been great. Ginny, I want to find out more about Ginny and where her story ends up. Is it related with Kuma directly? Is it Dragon? We'll find out. But again, show your support, like the stream, comment down below, and stay tuned for more videos. I'd love to go and see your comments and your interaction. Hit the bell if you haven't. Really, really cool if you could do that. Really helps out. And take care. Watch Pluto. Watch Invincible. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see you all on the next one.